What's cracking with your snacking snacker stars? It's me, Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you once again on a Tuesday. It's May the 3rd, 2016 for OTR. Today, I'm at Arby's, except for I'm across the street from the Arby's. I don't know, felt a little safer over here. I'll be right back to tell you about what I'm going to review and more on today's OTR. You are looking live at Arby's on the corner of Beauregard Street and 236. That's right, Duke Street / Little River Turnpike here in Alexandria, Virginia. Taking a look at the Arby's, you'll see some folks eating right there in the front. Those are some canine cops, actually, and that's part of the reason why I'm all the way over here, because I don't know what the legality is about filming while you're, in public and so forth. So I decided just to play it safe, and I'll be over here. Anyhow, Beauregard Street, very busy as usual, right next to the Valentino's Pizza and the Boston Market. I am in some strange parking lot of an international sort of conglomeration of businesses, worldwide travel, check cashing and phone card place, and stuff like that, just adjacent to a 7-Eleven. So yeah, I'm in an interesting little spot. If you want a lease, you got to call Abdul. I don't know if you can see the sign there, but if you'd like a lease in this building, just give Abdul a call. I am here today to try something from Arby's. That's another piece of their meat craft line. A couple of years ago, or maybe it was last year, they had a bacon bourbon sandwich. I think it was just with their regular roast beef. I don't really remember for sure. This year they have expanded into 3 sandwiches. One I will not touch, which is the turkey. Then you've got a steak one, which I kind of want to try, but then there's what I consider the granddaddy of them all, the brisket. Let's go ahead and open this bad daddy up. Bam! And it comes on a special star-cut bun. You've got bacon. I don't know if it's applewood or whatever, because I think all bacon is applewood nowadays. On this side of the bun, you've got onion straws and a special bourbon Dijon mustard. I'm not too sure about that. And it looks like a cheddar cheese-based cheese product on there underneath the bacon, and then underneath the cheese you get slices of brisket. Not as much as quite as much as I expected, but still a healthy serving. All right, guys, this is brown sugar bacon, by the way. I meant to say the sandwich by itself is something like $5.31. With a combo, it's $8.99. I decided to swap out my fries for onion rings. So that made it $9.79, and with a medium Mountain Dew, tax and everything, $10.38 for this combo. So they are getting pricey, just like Wendy's. In fact, I think they're owned by the same company at this point. So that might be part of the reason. And let me go ahead and take a look. There's those onion rings that I like so much. I got a selection of sauces, some barbecue, some ketchup, and some horsey sauce as well. I'll be right back to take a bite of this sandwich and let you know what I think about it and more on this edition of OTR. Alright, gang, I am back here at Arby's, or at least across the street from Arby's, to try out their brand new or somewhat new or altered or updated bourbon bacon sandwiches. This one is the bourbon bacon brisket. As I said, I will never touch Arby's turkey again. Got very, very ill off of it one time, but that's another story. I still do adore their roast beef and their brisket, so I will try this for certain. Show it to you next to my big old noggin the way I always do. I'm in this parking lot of this office building place, and I'm getting a lot of interesting looks from the folks that are parking and going into the businesses. I wonder if that's Abdul right there. I don't know. Anyway, take a look at next to my noggin. It's not that big of a sandwich, but it looks like it's a pretty tasty sandwich, doesn't it? I think so. Let me go ahead and take a bite of it, and I'll let you know what I think. All right, that is one tasty sandwich. Let me break it down for you the way I always do. The bun is okay. It's one of those ones that's meant to make you think that it's baked fresh there in the store or something, or it's kind of artisan or almost like a brioche or something, but it's not. It's just got kind of a shiny slightly thicker textured crust to it than what you get from your standard hamburger buns at some of these fast food places. Otherwise, the flavor is about the same. The meat, the brisket, is off the chain as usual. Smoked 13 hours, as Ving Rhames tells us. Really, really juicy. Kind of comes apart as you're eating it with the different grains and textures of the meat muscle and so forth. And really, really has a nice flavor. The cheese was a good blanket for that meat, and then the bacon was nice and crispy and had a good bacon-like flavor. However, I didn't really taste a real presence of brown sugar going on there. Also, that Dijon bourbon sauce was basically just Dijon mustard as far as I could tell. I didn't taste any bourbon in it at all. So that's where this thing kind of falls short, I think, is in the fact that it didn't taste anything like bourbon, in my opinion. And hey, who am I to judge? I only drink, Jim Beam all the time, right? Who knows? I don't know. But I didn't taste any bourbon in that sandwich at all. Otherwise, it tasted fantastic. The onion straws were nice, but I actually think it would have been better if they had taken one of these onion rings right here and put it into the sandwich instead of the onion straws. All in all, for the price, I think at $5.30 something cents, the whole sandwich by itself is not quite worth that. In the $4 range, perhaps. The combo, I don't like paying more than $10 for any combo, so not very good in terms of the bargain, but very good in terms of the flavor and the overall other, accoutrements that were on it were very nice and actually went very well with the sandwich. So all in all, I'm going to go ahead and give this bad boy from Arby's a 3/4 thumbs up. Some people think 3/4 is low, but it's really kind of like a 4 out of 5 on most other people's scale. So that's not bad, guys. Pretty good outing for the Arby's today here in good old Alexandria on the corner of Beauregard and 236. What do you want to see me review coming up in the future here on OTR? Also, remember, pizza night is going on the road as well, all spring and summer long. Let me know where you want to see me stop, and I may even have some special guest stars along the way for that particular series. Stay tuned for the continuation of Cinco de Mayo week tomorrow on Quick Chips as we take a look at some potato chips from south of the border. Also, this week we have Breakfast Lifestyle coming up too, so make sure you check that out. In the meantime, in between time, you want to check me out on Twitter at Brandon Reich SAS. I'm on Instagram there too. Use the hashtag SnackSociety all day, every day, and all that good stuff. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe. And like I was about to say, in the meantime, in between time, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.